The Song from the Deep, A Gentle Mystery of the Mermaids. Part 1. An Encounter Beyond Explanation. In 1962, French oceanographer Jacques Moreau had a strange experience during a dive off the coast of Corsica. At a depth of around 150 meters, where light fades and the sea turns a deep sapphire blue, he heard something unusual, soft singing, distant and gentle, like wind moving through pine trees. "I knew sound couldn't travel far underwater," he later wrote in his journal, "but the voice felt as if it were right beside me." As he looked up, he saw a figure gliding past, graceful like a woman, hair floating like seaweed, with a tail that shimmered like silver in twilight. Then it vanished into the blue. Jacques never claimed he saw a mermaid, but for the rest of his life, he devoted himself to studying underwater acoustics, and always kept a handwritten note with him. A Song Not of This World. Part 2. Mermaids Across Cultures, More Than Myths. The idea of mermaids doesn't belong to any single culture. Almost every civilization touched by the sea has tales of beings who are half human, half fish, not monsters, but messengers or mirrors of something deeper. In Japan, the ningo is seen as a sign of coming change, good or bad, if it washes ashore. In African lore, Mamiwata is a beautiful water spirit who brings healing, power, or transformation. Greek sirens were once seen as dangerous, but also as souls trapped between worlds, eternal wanderers of the ocean. Perhaps mermaids exist to remind us that not everything beautiful can, or should, be explained. Part 3. Strange Sightings, Coincidence or Calling. In 1999, a group of freedivers in Iceland reported seeing a figure with a tail sliding through an underwater canyon and watching us, with very human eyes. One diver said afterward, "I wasn't afraid. It felt like remembering something I forgot I had ever known." Fishermen in the Caribbean have long told of a woman singing in the fog, vanishing when approached. They don't chase her, not out of fear, but because they say, "Some dreams aren't meant to be broken." Part 4. A Voice Without Words, The Deep's Message. Some scientists believe mermaids don't really sing, but emit low-frequency harmonic vibrations that humans experience emotionally rather than audibly. Recordings from deep-sea microphones have captured strange lullaby-like frequencies, not whales, not machines, that make listeners feel peaceful, even emotional. A few even cried without knowing why. What lies in those sounds? A message? A memory? Or simply the presence of a soul that lives quietly beneath the waves? Part 5. Who are they? And why do they stay hidden? There are many theories about mermaids. Some say they are descendants of an ancient human species that returned to the sea. Others believe they are spiritual in-between beings, not of this world but not of the next. Eastern legends even suggest mermaids are living dreams, visible only to those who still believe in wonder. Whatever the theory, one truth remains. Mermaids are not meant to be caught, but to be respected. Part 6. The ocean holds more than water. The sea is not just a physical space. It's a symbol of our subconscious, our hidden emotions, our longings. In many ways, mermaids are symbols of the beauty and loneliness we bury deep inside. A song we almost remember, a feeling we don't quite understand. Why do we want to cry when standing by the ocean? Why does music sound different when it echoes over water? Perhaps it's our inner mermaid trying to speak. Epilogue. If you ever hear the song. If one evening while walking by the shore you hear a soft melody rising from the waves, don't be afraid. It may not be an illusion. Somewhere, out in the deep, a mermaid may be singing, not to lure you in, but to remind you, not to forget the magic within yourself.